Guten Morgen, San Luis Obispo, and hello from Germany. My husband and I arrived in Germany on July 23rd for his Army assignment. I thought moving overseas during a global pandemic was exciting enough, but 1 month later, the first of many flights from Afghanistan to Ramstein Air Base with thousands of evacuees landed less than 20 miles from our new home. Being so new to Germany and being assigned to a different base, we were not sure how or where to help. While I did not know my husband when he was deployed to Afghanistan for 1 year in 2016, I know it had a profound impact on him. We were both compelled to do our part to help during this crisis so close to home. 2 days after the first flights arrived, we went on base where the evacuees were. We put on Red Cross volunteer vests and got to work. Things in those first few days were changing by the minute, but one thing stayed the same. US service members, their families, and humanitarian organizations had a lot of work to do. The first day, I saw countless babies, children, and adults coming off giant C-17s with just the clothes they were wearing when they fled the Taliban. Germany does not have the late summer heat that San Luis Obispo experiences. In early August, it's already chilly and rainy. Our government provides the evacuees with shelter, food, and medical attention. However, donations supply nearly all blankets, clothing, coats, and shoes. These donations are primarily from military families across Germany and our supporters back home. After our first day volunteering on base, I asked my friends and family via social media for money to buy much needed supplies. In the first day or so, I received around $1,000, which I thought was incredible. The donations kept coming from family, friends, even people who I have never met. In total, I raised more than $8,000, which is a small part of the tens of thousands of dollars other military families collectively raised. We went shopping over at least 5 trips to local stores and filled our car to the brim with clothing and shoes. As you may have heard, the evacuees are staying in Germany at US military installations longer due to public health concerns, including measles and chickenpox. Since they are here longer in order to receive vaccinations, the need for volunteering continues. This past week, I helped inside one of the refugee camps. We made baby bottles with formula for mothers and children and hot tea for those looking for a comforting piece of home. Tea, or as I learned, is called chai, is incredibly important to the Afghan culture and community. The most memorable part of volunteering has been interacting with the Afghan children. 2 Afghan girls, 15-year-old Medina and 8-year-old Hadi, helped us this Sunday. These 2 beautiful girls were so excited to be part of the volunteer effort. Even though they're evacuees themselves, their desire to help others gives me so much hope for the future. I don't know where they'll go after Germany, but I do know they'll make a difference wherever they call home. While what you see on the news may be winding down, this crisis is far from over. Tragically, this week, one of the translators my husband worked with was dragged from his home and executed by the Taliban. There are currently thousands in life-threatening circumstances because they're still in Afghanistan. These are Afghans who worked closely with the United States military trying to better their homeland. My husband and I continue to work to get multiple Afghan families out of their country and into safety. There are also 3 million Americans at home who could be suffering. They served in the post-9/11 global war on terrorism, primarily in Afghanistan and Iraq. For many, including my husband, this is affecting them deeply. If you know a veteran, please check on them. Your support is critical and could be life-saving. Many are facing internal battles they may have pushed down until recently. Finally, I would like to once again thank everyone who donated to my fundraiser and the countless others who supported efforts for the Afghan evacuee situation. Thank you.